Welcome back. In our top business story, Dubai Duty Free is set to help finance the development of a new terminal at the Dubai International Airport, according to a local paper. Colm McLaughlin stated in an interview that both Dubai Duty Free and Dubai airports will mainly finance the development of Concourse 4 at the world's fourth biggest international airport, marking the first major investment by Dubai Duty Free. The 28.8 billion dirham plan to develop the airport, adding a fourth concourse and terminal to the 14 square kilometre base, aims to boost its passenger numbers to 90 million by 2018. Dubai International recorded 47.2 million passengers last year. Insurance premiums in the GCC have been forecast to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 20% over the next 4 years to 37 billion dirhams by 2015, up from 18 billion this year, according to a study. Alpen Capital's GCC insurance report showed that the outlook for the region is positive due to vast room for growth, as the current penetration rate remains lower than the global average. The GCC insurance penetration rate stood at 1.3% last year, compared to the global average of 6.9%. The report showed that the UAE and Saudi Arabia boast the biggest markets for the region, while Qatar is set to register the fastest annual growth of 30% by 2015. Experts say that in order to capture a market share, firms must enhance their risk management capabilities. UAE and Qatari banks were the region's top performers in terms of net profits in Q2, according to Kuwaiti investment bank Global Investment House. The UAE witnessed a 12% net income interest growth year-on-year, and Qatar and Kuwait at 13% year-on-year. For the GCC as a whole, banks surveyed by the investment bank saw quarterly net profits rise 28% year-on-year and a 4% rise quarter-on-quarter. And now let's look at the stock indices across the GCC. And over in our world business news, Japan stepped up its warning against steep rises in its currency on Monday, signalling Tokyo's readiness to intervene in the currency market to stem the yen's further rise. Last week, the yen spiked to a record high against the dollar, breaking the 76 yen mark. On Monday, the dollar bounced back into the 77 yen range after Japanese officials issued strong verbal warnings of intervention. Trade Minister Banri Kaida also told a television program that intervention is aimed at teaching market players that if they buy the yen too much, they will get burned. Tokyo intervened in the currency market on August the 4th, but the steps have not stopped investors from seeking the yen as a safe haven against financial risks in the US and Europe. US Vice President Joe Biden praised Mongolia's development on Monday, offering support to a country that is strategically located between China and Russia. Biden, arriving from China for a day-long trip before going on to Tokyo, praised Mongolia for its remarkable progress since 1991. He said he hoped to build further ties with the country, which sits on vast quantities of untapped mineral wealth. Already a key investment target for resource giants, Mongolia could become one of the world's fastest growing economies. The Mongolian capital has been keen to cultivate new relationships with what it calls third neighbours like the United States, though China dominates Mongolia's economy, buying 90% of the country's exports in the first half of 2011.
As we discussed in our bilateral meeting, to enhance these economic ties, we are mutually working toward a transparency agreement that would make Mongolia an even more attractive destination for American and foreign investment.
The 7th edition of the Thailand Trade Show 2011, which commenced in the Chennai city of India's southern state, was organised to provide a boost to bilateral trade with India. More than 100 exhibitors from various sectors, including food and beverage, textiles and aromatic oil and perfumes, participated in the show. The Thai Trade Centre director said people would appreciate the show due to the cultural similarity between both of the countries. Last year, trade between the two countries was worth $6.6 billion.
I think we have a lot of similarity, and I hope all the Chennai people we enjoy the show because we have selected only the best quality product from Thailand.
And the UAE's gold retail prices rose to their highest ever levels on Monday morning of 222.50 dirhams per gram for 24-carat gold and 211.25 dirhams per gram for 22-carat gold, according to the Dubai Jewellery Group. So, before we go, here's a quick view of the oil, precious metals and currency markets. After that, we have the day's sports news for you.